Hello, aeronauts. Hi. Yes, I know the tone. Serious conversation with Aeron. I'm sorry. I needed one. So last week was a very LGBT plus week for me. I went to see Kinky Boots and I also went to see Everybody's Talking About Jamie, the new big West End show hit, twice during previews because the first time I went with TodayTix and then I went back 2 days later because I loved it, and also because I wanted to see how it changed and grew through the preview period, and I'm so glad I went back because the second time I loved it so much more than the first time, and now I want to go back now it's officially open, so the show should be frozen. And when a show's frozen, it means that no changes are made that are major, because the creative team aren't there, and then it's just the, say, the resident director and choreographer and dance captain who just alter little things to make it easier for people to get through the show, or anything that just needs a little bit of tweaking or updating, but nothing majorly changes because the whole creative team aren't there and they've decided this is the show we want. And then they might make changes when a new production comes around, like a touring production normally has changes, or when like a Broadway show comes to the West End, it might get changed because the creative team have found things that they weren't happy with before and they wanted to make the new like elite production that will live on. Anyhow, so and then on the end of the week I went to the YouTube space for Stonewall UK's Come Out party to link with their Come Out For LGBT programme, which is focusing on the community but also on allies and the whole fact that we need allies of the community to be able to say that they support LGBT rights and they're an ally to their friends who are part of that community, and to show that they stand for equality, which was really cool. And it was really nice to be there and watch a panel of YouTubers, of LGBT plus YouTubers, as well as LGBT plus people in society and social media and stuff like that. And it was really good. I'm really glad I went because I got to see a lot of friends, and yeah. But this video is kind of linking to all of these events that I went to. Made me really proud of coming out and saying who I am, but also made me reflect on just how much that affected people when I did, and how I want to use the strength I had to come out and now to be so vocal and using my online platforms to be like, hi, I want to do this, this, this and this, but also yes, I'm gay and I'm not going to go in the closet to try and do what I want to do, because yeah, I've always been a real big Disney kid and a real big wanting to present or to act or to perform and sing and what have you, and go in TV or theatre or be in a Disney film or Disney stuff and all this, everything. And I wasn't, I guess, when I knew fully and had accepted who I was gay, and that this was who I am, I remember after I'd came out, like the year after I came out, I was like, no. I was like, I'm not going back in the closet because I want to be big, or I want to do this, or I want to do that, or I want to take an easy route. And I guess I was reading more into Hollywood actors and that they were in the closet, and you know, it's a relevant topic, but Kevin Spacey, like, there were so many rumours and stories about him being gay but being closeted, and there's other big names, and I saw that, and reading stories of actors who came out afterwards and then talking about the industry and being closeted with like a beard and stuff to grow, and it kind of made me feel really funny. But then when I found YouTube, which was a few years later from coming out, I realised that YouTube and stuff like that now, it's okay to, like, you can do it, and seeing actors like Noah Galvin who did The Real O'Neills and now is in Dear Evan Hansen, and he's always been very proudly out, but he's growing and building his career, and he is known by a lot of people, but yeah, he's gay, whatever. And I guess similar with a lot of other characters, and I guess similar to a lot of other actors, like Colton Haynes now is just out and proud, and I don't know, but back to YouTube, seeing like people like Connor Fronter, Tyler Oakley, etc, 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 but they have grown and their success, and Troye Sivan and his music career, and looking, and they're out and proud, and they used YouTube as a way that they could prove that they were valid. They didn't need to go into the closet to get the younger generation to like them, because at the end of the day that's what it was for, so that young teenage girls would like say, oh my gosh, isn't he cute, that whole boy band method. Same with Disney princes, that they're these stunning guys, and the fact that they're so popular because they're all like dreamy future husband kind of stuff. And Connor and Tyler and other YouTubers or actors or performers have kind of really helped me then, because I was scared that I'd thrown all of my dreams away because I was born gay. And then watching them and their careers and everything like that, I'm just like, yes, I'm gay. I'm not going to change that. I'm going to be me, and I don't see why there isn't a place for me here. Similar to, I don't understand why there isn't a place for other creatives. It's who have got their own like individualities. Like, we're slowly finding more things and places, and saying, especially in the arts, that everybody has a voice. Like, you can look at Everybody's Talking About Jamie, that the character of Priya's wearing a hijab, and she has 2 lead numbers in it, and she's a Muslim woman. Yet, yes, finally we have that, and that's such a build, and I felt so proud that the UK that these creatives had found this story, and in it found so many different people, and proving such a point that there's so many unique tales and differences of people, but it doesn't change it doesn't change the fact that they can go to those high heights, like be, living award-winning roles, and they're not the typical privileged roles. I tried to explain this, but it's confusing. But when I look back at coming out, I want to shout at myself at how it came out, and it was really not thought through of how it would affect the ones I love. When I found out, it was really reckless because I did it via a Facebook status, and there's so many ways I'd love to scream at that boy and go, no, don't do that. Find the other time that's right to do it, that's the perfect way. And then realistically, I think that probably was the right way. I was too petrified at that time to even say to a friend that I was gay. I'd never said the words I am gay, so it felt 100 times easier to sit, type it, and just press enter. And I still remember that fear, and I was right to be fearful, because those 3 days were horror, and I would never ever ever want to go back to that time. But I wouldn't be here if I didn't do it and come out and be truthful and be the authentic me, and you wouldn't get to watch me being me on here if I hadn't. And I would have been I don't even think I would have done YouTube, because I would have been too scared to talk and let everything out. And I feel like it's made me think I could be whatever I want to be now, or I can be online like this, as a performer, a presenter, whatever. and I don't know what's in my future, but that I feel so much more free and able to talk about me and my views, because I'm not sitting there and nodding and anything like that, thinking that I need to do this, I need to be this kind of person. No, I get to be me. And I feel like the more people are like that, and the more people who have that voice shows others and younger people that it's okay to be them, and however they're different, and show them it's being happy and loving people and being you. People will love you for you because that's who you are. There's no other things about it. Whereas whenever I meet somebody that I can tell is very either not them, or putting on a face, or there's some, you can see that there's something that they're having their own like personal identity crisis, and then I can't connect with them because I'm trying so hard to find them, the person that they are, so then I can love them. And yeah, and that's why I came for. Now looking back, I think that's really why I came out, so that I could tell my parents this is my boyfriend. I could even have the courage to have a boyfriend, or to tell a guy that I think I needed to come out to be able to then tell a guy that I was into them. Because in my head, if I hadn't publicly like said I'm gay, I don't want to sneak around and kiss a guy. And it was just kissing, but I was scared of as well. And then when I finally said I'm gay, and I was like, yay, I can say I like this guy, or I think he's cute, and not hate myself for it. I can, because people accepted me and they liked me still. They still love me, and yeah. It does get better. Not quickly. Sometimes quickly. Sometimes it'll take a while. Or sometimes some people will be easy straight away. Some people will take time. Accept that. I mean, you're throwing them a big change. It's like in Everybody's Talking About Jamie, when he constantly like shows himself and like decides he's gonna do this, he's gonna go to the prom in a dress, and then his mum's like, yeah, okay, that's cool. But then at a certain point she takes a couple of moments, not really that long, because she's the most accepting mother. But it's that thing, you've got to remember that that person has to process things. Like when a friend tells me something about their life and how it's changed, or something they've realised about themselves, it's going to take me a few moments to get used to that, or to like be like, oh, okay, process. It won't change that I love them, but it might take me a second to get used to something, or if there's a change. But yeah, being you is the best thing that you can be, and be proud of it. And be proud of your friends, especially if they're LGBT+. If they've had the courage to come out, or if somebody ever comes out to you, remember how hard it is for them to be at a point where they feel comfortable to tell you. Never, just always be that person to go, I understand how hard this is for you, and I respect you so much for this, and then carry on talking. It's just so important, and I wish I could have sat down with young me and told him from my perspective now, about 4 years after coming out, how things go crazy. Things go crazy, things change, everything. But I wish I could tell him how much he's grown as a gay man, that he now believes that he can have a husband, whereas when he was 18 he thought that was never going to be even a possibility, let alone actually going to happen, or have a child, or anything like that. I mean, I've had neither yet, But now I believe that there is an actual somehow, like, I can legally do that. Whereas, how many years ago it was like, really? I thought if I'm ever gonna get married to someone, I've got to be straight. I can't be gay. Now I'm like, no, I can be me and I can get married. I hope. If the right man comes along. Fate. What is my plans? I don't know. But yeah. So yeah, I don't know, I just wanted to make a video for me to let out why I came out. And I guess my hindsight at 4 years of why I must have came out then, why I needed to. But if you'd have asked me this 4 years ago when I'd actually came out, I wouldn't. At the point I just felt I had to come out. My body is repulsed by the lies that I'm saying, and I hated this gap between me and my parents. And with everybody I love, but especially with my family, because I'm such a family boy and I'm so close to my loved ones, that I hated this feeling of lying, of saying when somebody would say a girl or future girlfriend or future wife, and I'd be like, and now it's so chilled. It's just like me and my parents, like, them saying, oh, we really hope you'll find like your guy of your dreams soon, and like when you find your prince and your future husband. Well, my mum's telling me that I need to be a lot cleaner in cleaning and making sure that the room's like spick and span. She's like, if your future husband sees this room, he's not gonna stay with you. And I'm like, I'm like, yeah, still need to learn that one. I'm still a bit too lazy, but yeah. So I'm glad I came out. I'm proud to be LGBT+. I think everybody should respect and never judge or never like throw your opinions on someone if they feel like anything that's in the spectrum, in the community, and they want to talk about it. Don't tell them who they are or what they are. Let them find that out for themselves. Only offer an opinion if somebody asks for it. And yeah, love yourselves. Be the authentic you, and the people that are meant to love you and be with you will. And that is all. Really serious chat, but I'm glad I've done it. Right. If you liked this video, or you have any views, or you want to give any advice, talk about your coming out story, anything like that, or being a proud ally of the community, pop that comment down below. I'm going to be there for a little chat all the time for this video because it means a lot to me. And yeah, I might be doing Vlogmas, don't know yet, we'll see. There are some videos that are going to be coming soon. Stage 101 series, some other potential series, and yeah, everything won't be like this. It's just serious conversation from last week that I really wanted to have a chat about. So I love you all. Can we boost our aeronauts community love family levels? If we can, subscribe down below to that little red button, click it, and you join the Aeronauts family, or join the Instagram Aeronauts family at aeronjp, and the same with the Twitter one, same handle, because I like to make things easy. And check out my website, aeronjames.com. There's a shop, there's a blog, there's my CFE, and an about page, which is always fun, and a contact page. But probably easier to contact me, unless it's the business thing, which is for some people very boring. It's best to contact me on Twitter or Instagram. I love you all. Right, anyhow. See you later. Love you all. Bye. 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 Oh!